Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. My name is Ellie, and welcome back to Mad Father. Due to my sleep deprivation in my last video, I don't remember what happened, but, let's jump in. I don't know where I'm at in this game, so let's see where I left off. A taxidermy room. I always found taxidermy animals fascinating. Ew, what is that? Okay, we got Siamese, eyeballs, a baby with a tumor, a brain. Gross! I don't know what some of this even is. Okay. Oh, what's this over here? The bottles contain unknown things. But, we dropped something. Like, what I mean by taxidermy, I don't mean, people turning their dead animals into coffee tables and stuff. I mean, you go into a museum and you see, and I can't pick this up. Why won't, oh, there we go. A bottle with 2 eyeballs fall out. And I got a bottle of eyeballs. You go to a museum and there's, a bird that's been extinct for years, lined with all sorts of strangeness. And, you actually get to see something that had been extinct, it's been dead for a long time. I always loved museums because of that. Lined with all sorts of strangeness. Okay, please stop looking at that. You're making me have a headache. And we got a wooden bucket, but I love ravens. They were always my favorite bird growing up. My mom used to tell me stories about about a raven she used to have when she was living in Germany with her mama. And I used to have a raven, and then I used to feed a crow when I worked at a proteins plant at one time, because he would come and not get off my car. Maria! Mistress, you're wounded. But I'll be fine. Forget me, escape somewhere safe. It is dangerous here. I don't, I have 3 kids, and all 3 of my kids know when something is dangerous, and they even know, if it's too dangerous, leave Mama behind. Just go to safety. Mama's an adult. Mama can try and get her own ass out of it, but Where's Father? I heard him scream from my room. Your father was just being murdered. Just let him die. He's not a good person. I must save Father. You're bleeding everywhere. No. And down she goes again. Oof. You can't go with that wound. And we have Sherlock Holmes again. But, when I was younger, I'm number 4 out of 5 kids. My mom had 5 kids. And my brother would constantly, when I would state the obvious, he used to watch the show called Ed's World. And when I just state something that's so obvious, he'd go, thank you, Captain State the Obvious. And it never dawned on me until I became older and actually started watching Ed's World that my brother was making fun of me. Maria, what happened to Father? He's dead. Just leave it at that. The doctor is further in. His wife, she's dead. Yes, she's cursed. His wife? My mom? What do you mean, Maria? Maria? It seems she passed out. You again. At any rate, it sounds like your father has gone on ahead, deeper into the underground maze. I'm 31 years old, and I played this game when it first was, before it got all these reboots, all these nice things in it. And again, I didn't beat the game when it was like that, but, Onigawa or Ogre, because I know this game, I believe, is connected to Misao, he is just cool. I like him. He's awesome. What did Maria see? Mom passed away, right? What's going on here? Don't tell me the curse. Naive child. My 13-year-old's just as naive as you, and yet my 11-year-old's smarter than you and has more street smarts than you. You'll only be able to confirm your suspicion by pressing on, won't you? Sometimes with kids, again, I'm in college I'm in college for psychology, and with children, sometimes you gotta be blunt with them. You can't sugarcoat it. Like, I understand when their puppy died. My mom told me when my cat died, she took it to a farm. But I was smarter than that. At the age of 6, I helped my sister dig a hole for a guinea pig that was my mom's favorite pet because it died. And yet, some kids know. You can't just hide some things from kids. But, this one's one of those where I don't agree with Onigawa or Ogre. Just be blunt with the kid. Tell her, your dad's a murderer. Get the F out of the house. Or just burn it. What a weird guy. And still, there are these bloody bags. They're just bags of blood. And I don't even want to know what's in that bucket. What is this? Shelves are a mess. Like, I don't want to know what's in that bucket. Oh, hello, Mr. Raven. Yeah. Just thinking about it, some kids, you need to be blunt with them. Like, when it comes to an animal dying, it's, sorry, honey, Fluffy's dead. Fluffy went to heaven, or it's one of those. Like, when their favorite grandparent dies, you can't just say, well, Grandma went to heaven, or, because a 5-year-old sometimes does not understand when you say, well, I'm sorry, sweetie, Grandma's in heaven right now. They're not going to understand that, because sometimes, like me, when my grandmother died, I thought I'd be able to see her again. But that's something some parents don't explain. I didn't really find out 100% about death until my dad died, but that's because I found him. We're going to fill this bucket up full of water. Granted, I was a lot older than when Grandma Weaver died, but got some water. But it's one of those, it's traumatizing for a child. 15 years old, yes, 3 years from being an adult, but a child, to find somebody that they trusted, that they loved, and that they thought would be there forever, just dead in their bed, not responding the day before Thanksgiving. The flames burned fiercely. Yeah, put the fire out. And, I've seen so many counselors over the years because of, trauma in my life, and it's kind of upsetting that these counselors just believe I was a bad egg, that they didn't take into account the abuse I went through. When you have a mom that's Italian and a military brat, a nurse, and loves playing mind games with all of her kids, so there's constant drama, there's going to be problems. Looks like you could go into the fireplace. Yeah, we'll go in. But it's one of those, I could do no right with my mom. No matter if I got straight A's. I was an honor roll student one time. Okay, we hear crying. You hear a girl weeping from the hole. What does she want? I don't know. She probably wants those eyeballs I got. Yeah. But, my husband didn't have a cakewalk with his family either. Like, my husband's a good guy. Sure, we all fuck up. And I'm even going to say we all fuck up. Some people just fuck up worse than others. And, he has done time. It's just, he tries his best to make up for what he did in the past. And he's such a great dad. He doesn't see it. He always thinks he's a fuck up and stuff, but he's the best. And I love him. And I wish some days he could see how great of a person that I see he is, even though, I do have mental problems. I do get angry. I do have anger issues. And I have a lot of problems that I'm still trying to work through. And it's not fun. But I still love him and he still loves me, but it's hard. Father! That is really, really pretty. She's just beautiful. But still, her boobs are bigger than mine. But Mom! Is that you? Wait! Bah. No, wait. No, wait. Was that really Mom? There's no way I mistook her. That was Mom. Why was Mom even? It must be the curse, right? Translations. Haven't you noticed? Oh, he really does strike me as a. I'm gonna say it. I'm not monetizing these videos. I'm doing this for fun. He strikes me as a pedophile. He's a creeper. He's a stalker. I don't know. Like, I know he's supposed to be like a demon of some sort. I don't know a whole bunch. I know a lot about Japanese culture. I have friends who are Japanese, but I can't say, it is my culture, so I can't say I know everything. But it's just, he's cool, he's cute, but he's creepy, and potato, no. Oh wait, that's Okie Pokie Loki Doki Logi Club. No, kitty cat. This tragedy was brought about by the power of a woman's curse. It's a phantomgasm, isn't it? The malice for your father. That malice turned to a curse, seeking out your father's death. Could that woman be? So you do realize, yes, your mother. That can't be. Why do you think that? Because Mom loved Father. Your father was cheating on her. He was cheating on her, sweetie. Like, I have been cheated on. I dropped him like a bag of hot potatoes. Azrael's father, my daughter Rose's father. They got, you can change a man like a pair of shoes. But your kids are forever, woman. You're 11 years old. You're going to be getting your period soon. In this time and age, you'll be old enough to have babies. Because my no-no was squirting out kids in the 40s. And she was barely 15. Come on. Can you please? Sorry, give me a minute. My cat's being a jerk. Ugh. Because Mom loved Father. Mom even understood Father's work. Do you understand your father's work? And Father loved Mom in return. No, your father was sleeping with Maria. Wasn't Mom happy? No. I couldn't believe she has a grudge against Father. I can. But maybe Mom didn't like Father and Maria. I gotta remember, I'm looking at this through the eyes of a child. My daughter, who is 11 years old. My son, who is 12. And my other daughter, who is going to be 13 in October. No more that goes on in the world today than most people do in their 50s. I have my 11-year-old sometimes calling me and saying, "Hey Mom, guess what I saw today?" And then she's asking me all these questions and I don't know what she's talking about, and I gotta sit on the computer while I'm on the phone with her, or doodooing her, or Skyping, or Alexaing, or whatever the thing is that my Alexa's haunted. Look up and find out what she's even talking about, and then I find it's cool, I don't want it to be true, but you're an idiot. So, you'll go find the truth. And then there's that indifferent look of exasperation. I never understood. Dude, you're not even scary. You're some weirdo in a glass tube. Go to bed. We're going to space. Keep it up. You're going to be the red shirt guy. And we got another gem. You're officially the red shirt guy. When the Enterprise blows up, you're dead. Go away. And I realize that blood on the ground, I think it's blood. It kind of looks like a weird mask, but like I grew up watching all these cartoons and stuff. What the hell? Who are you? Oh shit! There's this dead thing. Come on over here. Hey. 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 No. No. Oh shit! Come on, dude! Gosh. I know this guy right here wants his head, because I remember... Shit! Oh, come on! I remember I saw... There we go. Finally. Remember I saw like a photo on the old website about some guy putting his head on, but I think this is what it was. Found it. Interesting look for him, but I don't think he needs to be looking at his ass, though. You know, maybe he's got a thing for his own butt. I don't know. I like my husband's butt. It's squishy, though. Thanks, missus. And he's probably gonna leave me something. Is it any good? We got a gem. Okay, and I don't think there's anything in here, so we're gonna like continue a little further. Okay, stack of wooden crates. Fill the junk. Just move, child, move. Fill with junk. This is dilapidated shelf. No shit, dilapidated shelf. You know, like I have all these animals and stuff, but some of my animals, I know a lot of people don't think about it, but a lot of my animals, I got, honestly, I say they're rescues, you know, but when I think of a rescue is an animal that you kind of, it's not that you go to the shelter and get, yes, that animal is a rescue, but sometimes people think, oh, well, you got that animal from a friend. But what these people don't realize when I say, what the fuck was that? Never mind. When I say I rescued my animals, my Great Pyrenees, even though she's 9 years old now, I got her when she was 3 weeks old. The previous owners were running a puppy mill and were like Chi-Chi had so many worms, she was having seizures, and it was horrible. And you know, they were selling these dogs without papers that they were going to die. It was bad. And then Jaeger, I got him from a friend, and you know, she was to the point that if she couldn't, you know, find them a home, she used quotation marks, but how she said was, we're not friends anymore, after she told me this, but with her quotation marks, she goes, the puppies are gonna go missing, with quotation marks, and you know, that's not right. I understand, you know, taking them to the pound or something, but or finding a no-kill shelter. But I live in the middle of the country. This is, and when I mean the country, got many chainsaw, I mean like my closest neighbor is 3 miles away and there's a river in between us. I have 5 acres of land. There, you know, come on. How is an animal going to go missing? Without, you know, using your imagination. It was just wrong. Okay, I'm not even going to read this. I'll figure it out later and get mad. So, how nostalgic. Nostalgic? Nostalgic. That's an interesting word. How nostalgic. That's a big word for an 11-year-old. Well, you know, the first time I played this game, they actually had like a date, like a year, and I think it was it was either 1942 or 1949 when this game first came out. That was the date, and I remember my first video I tried making, I got upset, and I just, you know, this was years ago, I deleted that video. I was so upset because I was saying things that nowadays would be considered not PC. But I'm not going to apologize for something I said in the past, you know. People grow from their mistakes. I remember Father scolding me for playing with this once. Should've just cut off your own hand, kid. Okay, it makes me think, you know, playing with the chainsaw, A Christmas Story with the little boy and the Red Ryder BB gun. You're gonna shoot your eye out. You're gonna shoot your eye out. And, you know, my kids know their stepdaddy and their daddy have a chainsaw, and they don't even touch it. They are terrified of that thing. Aya, what are you doing swinging that thing around? I know I gave him Mr. Onigawa or Ogre's voice, but I can't even remember what voice I gave him. Sorry. This is no toy. It's a very dangerous tool. Understood? Never play with anything like this again. Sorry, Father. I'm glad you're not hurt. It is odd, though. I thought this would be somewhere that would be out of your reach. Where on earth did you find this, Aya? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Father. You know, that's the thing, you know. I grew up around guns. And when I mean I grew up around guns, I mean my mom, she still owns a gun store. My dad, when he was alive, he owned a gun store. My stepdad runs my mom's gun store type thing, and... Did we just fall down? I felt something grab my leg. What is on me? No! What am I doing? I'm going to get dragged away. Z, shit! Please work. I am beating Z, come on! Dude, that Z was like my redheaded stepchild. Seriously. God. Well, I'm gonna end the video for here now. I've been recording for roughly, like, almost 22 minutes, so... Good night, good morning, and good evening. My name is Ellie, and thank you for watching my video and joining me. I'd like to thank everyone who's subscribed and likes or leaves comments on my video. Just thank you. It really means a lot to me. But if you have any suggestions about games I could play, or any feedback, be it negative or positive, please leave me a comment down below. If you like my video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, please subscribe. Ciao!